How's it going, guys? Welcome to the FM Dugout for episode 29 of the Hexagon Challenge here with LA Galaxy in the MLS. And today sees the end of our, third season, I guess, our second full season in charge at the Galaxy. And we've made it, if you couldn't tell from the little montage, all the way to the MLS Cup final. So we managed to win the Western Conference playoff against FC Dallas, and some cracking performances from us along the way. I suppose this season has probably surpassed last year. I know we didn't win the US Cup. Our points tally is higher than it has ever been. I think we've scored more goals than we have before. And things are feeling really quite good about the club. I'm feeling quite confident going into the North American Champions League quarter-final in the new year. But anyway, that's kind of getting ahead of myself. So there's no ticker here, so you've seen these 4 games take place, at least the goals from these games, and it was a cracking performance from us against Dallas in particular. Both games getting good away wins to kind of set up the home tie. Before that, we'd had Portland again, 2-1 win there. A 4-0 win against New York Red Bulls with Götze and Zardes getting doubles. And then another game against Portland, Fabregas and Kummer scoring there. And then a 5-1 win against Real Salt Lake to finish up the league portion, I guess, of the MLS. Another fantastic performance there. That kind of takes us up to where we are today. In terms of the club, there's not really a great deal of news as ever. Things are fairly settled. Montano is being touted as signing for Monterrey still. There's no way that is going to happen. Toivonen has now set a retirement date at the end of next season. Interestingly, he actually has favoured clubs as LA, and me as a favoured manager. That's quite nice. He actually has a National A licence. Possibly might look at getting him involved in the staff side of things. Looks as though he could be a decent coach. Head of youth development, actually. Don't know. Certainly looks as though there's possibly something in there, but he's been a great player for us. But I think now what I can see is the fact I've brought in Götze in that attacking midfield position. He will certainly take over from Toivonen, and so things are shaping up nicely for us, and today really is about just finishing off this season, seeing whether we can win back-to-back MLS Cups, and hopefully we can push on into the next season and really make a stamp on the North American Champions League. I've signed a contract extension now till the end of 2024, so a 3-year deal or extension. I don't know what it would be as extension. Certainly 3 years. Will I be here for that length of time? I don't know. It's all dependent on how things go in the North American Champions League in the next couple of seasons. Obviously, if we could win next year, then you'll be keeping your eye open for jobs appearing in other countries. Part of me wants to go to Europe next. I'm not sure. Obviously I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't won it yet. But there's Africa, there's South America, and there's the Oceania. In fairness to New Zealand, jobs are never becoming available, so that one's looking pretty tricky, to be honest, just from the shortage of jobs available, but we'll see what happens anyway. I'll stop rambling on and we'll get on with today's match against Orlando. In terms of our lineup, I think things are looking pretty settled. I've actually started playing Kearney, LEGI and Fabregas as the midfield 3, dropping Rice to the bench. He's not been as effective as he has last year. And I've dropped Alipur as well for Craig Kummer, and you'll have seen from the montage that Kummer is turned into quite a good little player. At 17 years old, his skills are looking pretty good, so hopefully he will continue to develop at the club, and we'll see what we can get from him in the long run. I'm just looking here, we get possibly too many strikers on the bench. Perhaps don't have. I'll maybe put Thornton on actually. Rice can cover any of those three positions. Toivonen can cover that. Toivonen can cover there. Toivonen could potentially cover up front, as can Alipur. So I think we'll go with that. Alright. So let's see if we can finish the job off for the end of our third season. It really annoys me to say the third season we've only won it twice, because the first season was a write-off. We were rock bottom in the Western Conference when we joined. Alright. Let's see what we can say. I think just keep a run going. I always tend to have difficulty in these big sort of cup games telling them anything different other than just do what you always do. What I have been doing in the other games, overload. So I'm going to try that again today. Luckily we've got a nice green pitch here, unlike the last episode of Fallen Giant, which if you haven't seen it, check it out. It looks as though they're playing at Roland Garros on a clay pitch. But yeah, we've got grass here today. As I say in that video, there is a new skin that I am using, and it will be in the description as long as I'm using it. Likewise with any of the other add-on packs, the mini stadium picture kit and the logos as well. The trophies. So yeah, if you like them. As I ramble on, Barda with a lovely finish there, cross from deep, a nice first time hit into the net, and we're well on our way here. First 10 minutes we were 1-0 up. Quite surprised actually to be playing Orlando. I didn't think they were the strongest of the Eastern Conference sides, and I've also realised that the speed is just absolutely crazy, and we've scored again. Barda once more, 16 goals this season, and he's only been here since August or September, so he's doing really well. I'm so pleased I said the end of next season for him. I think he will just go from strength to strength in this squad, and certainly if he can reproduce this in the North American Champions League for me from the quarterfinals onwards, that would be absolutely fantastic. So things looking pretty comfortable for us here. Atenella at the back has definitely improved of late. Craig Cummer now getting into the box, trying to bend that into the far post, just couldn't quite get beyond the goalkeeper. Yeah, so Atenella has done very well in the last few games, kind of making us forget about Daniil Henry. Whoa, Craig Cummer, I don't know if that was a cross or a shot, but that just whistled by that far post. Orlando now with a corner. Fabregas will attempt to close it down. Cheren, Ruggiero I think was one of 5 players up for the player of the year. The other 4 players were mine, so I could only vote for him. So last year we had 3 players, this year we've got 4. I just realised that I haven't got the ticker running at the moment with the details of that, but it was Montano, Arduin, Legit and Toivonen I think were the 4. Probably a fair reflection of what we've had. If Iheanacho had been here all year, it might have been him. If Barda had been here all year, he might have got in. But we get another chance here. Montano, lovely little showboating cross there. I think that was a bit of the Rabona going on there. Cummer unfortunately not able to put it in the back of the net. You see from the stats here we are in control. Possession wise we've not got it all, but we're certainly doing a lot more with it. That's a bit harsh on Cummer with a 6.4. Very pleased, just keep it going I guess. I'll tell Cummer I'm not happy with him. That's a good attitude for a 17-year-old to have, that you tell them you're not happy, and he's not become kind of stressed out or demotivated by it or anything. He's taking it on the chin and he's looking fired up, so a good half-time team talk. Certainly the overload does seem to be working for us here. Whether or not I'll use that in the North American Champions League, I don't know. Because it's just after the start of the new season, fitness levels might not be that high, and gets better opposition. it could be quite dangerous to commit so many men forward. But certainly it's been not too bad against the MLS sides, as Bigeri just pushes that wide for another Orlando corner. And if we lose a goal here, things could get a little bit nervy. But LEGI will head that away. Fabregas will try to get there, and once again not quick enough. Cheren beats him to it again. Ciao Paulista, not a great effort from him. So we're 55 minutes on the clock, still looking comfortable. A third goal would certainly make things a lot more comfortable. Atenella, kiss of fate really from me there earlier on, saying how good he was. Missed that header, but fortunately the Orlando players not getting forward to support their lone striker. As Montano takes the throw now to Fabregas, Legit plays it forward looking for Kummer. He's not going to get there, but he doesn't give up. Reading will go all the way back to the keeper. It's played forward. Ciao Paulista heading on to nobody. Gonzalez heads it straight back to Ciao Paulista, strangely, when he didn't need to do that. And he's got experience, Gonzalez. He should have known better. As Rogerio gets in behind the defence, another great save from Bigeri, who has been a fantastic signing for us this year. Really stepped up to the plate when Rios left for Lyon. Alright, Craig Kummer, he's had his run out. He's not done fantastically well. I'm going to also bring off Goetze for Toivonen, and I think that's okay. I think everything else seems to be, players seem to be alright. There's nobody looking complacent, nobody looking tired. I do like Toivonen, so I would like to give him a bit of a run out for today's match. And not that I'm a charity or anything, but I think we should have this one tied up. Can we get a third though? That's the question. Arduin now to Barda, in at the corner flag. Cuts it back to Arduin. Legit. And he's short passing from us. Fabregas attempting a shot there, and it's blocked. And Orlando will come away. Smith plays it wide to Neto. Shea now. No. End of highlight. Nothing there to see. And that's us approaching the 90th minute, guys. So I think it's safe to say, unless Orlando score from here, Kearney knocks it away. Cortez, will he get the cross in? Nope. Yes, he does. He just gets it there to Ramos. Nice effort from him, just over the bar. But I think that will probably be all she wrote now. Still a minute to go. There might be one more chance here for Barda as he goes down. No yellow card or anything. I think I was just setting up the fact there was going to be a free kick from here. Fabregas launches it in, but it's cleared, and Orlando with one last break. 40 seconds left on the clock. Gonzalez takes it on the chest and plays it forward, but Orlando come in once more. Can they get one goal back? Ramos here. It's blocked for a corner, and we have less than 10 seconds left of the season. Surely now it will be another MLS Cup win for Los Angeles Galaxy, and it is. Well, mission accomplished. Fairly professional performance there. Did what was expected of them. Barda picking up man of the match with 8.8, so got to be fairly pleased with that. And quality finishing the difference. So we've completed a treble. Last year, of course, we managed to do the quadruple, winning the US Cup. This year we lost out to New England in the last episode. Another 133k in the bank. Consecutive wins. Yada yada yada. So I mean, it looks as though things are going pretty well for us. Trying to actually tell, is that board confidence quite low there? Let's take a look at the boardroom. No, it's higher than it seemed to suggest. It's not as high as I would have hoped it would be. I'm still really annoyed that, you know, my decision to let Ian Atcho leave is an aberration. I mean, the guy didn't want to be here, and Barda has done fantastically well. 16 goals and 15 starts. In fact, probably done better than Ian Atcho, to be honest. So he will be our main man going into next year, into the North American Champions League. But so we've qualified for it, and yeah, because obviously we missed. That's the big thing. Actually, we missed out on it with the US Cup. we didn't qualify. So we are through to the North American Champions League for the following season. But of course, the next episode will come back for the quarter-final of the North American Champions League. Obviously, we don't know who we're playing yet. They haven't made that draw, I don't believe. Quarter-final. It will be drawn in 3 days' time. So it could be America, Querétaro, Leon, Dallas, Marathon, Saprissa or Monterrey. Monterrey are the team, obviously they beat us last time round. They have won it 2 times in a row. They will be the team to look out for. Hopefully we could avoid them in the quarterfinal to allow us to get our fitness levels up, and then maybe play them later. So I'd like to avoid America, FC Dallas and Monterrey if at all possible. So anyway guys, that rounds up season number 3 at LA Galaxy and episode 29. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this season as a whole and how you think we'll fare next year in the North American Champions League. Is there any areas of the team that you would look to strengthen up? Obviously with a full array of international players, we'd have to sell international players to replace them. You know, so if you want to suggest an area to buy another player, who would you actually kick out? Because Toivonen for me is the one I could kick out, but he's a cracking player and I do want to keep him there. So we might have to look at American players, which will be few and far between. But anyway, stop the rambling. Time to end the episode. If you guys are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and come back for some more. And until the next time guys, I'll see you when I see you.